Good morning, YouTube. I'm in the Huffman Historic area, and I chose this to start off the video. I'm at the corner of 5th and Linden. This is where the area where that arson took place at, and I wanted to show this street that's right next over to it, because I talked about how this area borders a really bad area, and I'm going to show you exactly what the problem is, what the city of Dayton is doing wrong, and how they're really messing up these neighborhoods and not really giving these neighborhoods a chance to thrive. The garage fire was somewhere down this alley down here. This is just going to be a quick video. You know, on this side you have a historic district, okay? You're looking at Linden Avenue, 5th and Linden. I'm on Van Leer right now. And here, this house right here, these two houses are these cheap welfare houses where houses, you know, used to be at in the last 10 or 15 years that were later tore down. So the city of Dayton puts in this crap into that borders a historic area. Oh, right here is where the garage fire was, YouTube. Right here. This is the garage fire that caught on fire. So you put in this type of crap by a historic area and by a bad neighborhood, and this part of town has never been a good part of town anyways. You go from this part of from Van Leer all the way up to Finley, it's just a bad area and just a bad part of town. But so these are where houses, you know, used to be at, you know, years ago. 128 Van Leer. And you put in this crap into a bad neighborhood, and then you wonder why things are going wrong. Looks like they just tore down an abandoned house right there on that next street, the pile of rubble there as well. So that tells you how the city of Dayton does things. You put, you know, a problem that caused a lot of these neighborhoods to go downhill were just too many uneducated people and too many dummies in a highly concentrated area with these types of houses. And the last thing you need to do is put in these types of houses, which are for low-income people. These houses are not purchased people. Over 10 or 15 years they pay rent, whatever they can afford, like Section 8, and then they're given away like 10 or 15 years. I've seen some of these on the other side of Dayton that are already boarded up. So this tells you right here. So the city of Dayton is so stupid that they put these dumpy, cheap houses next to a historic area, or they ruin the neighborhood. But it looks like that house, looks like they just tore down this house over there. I believe that's Hivlin on that next block right there. But this should tell you something, YouTube. And if there were homeowners, and if there was enough homeowners on the street, given that it's right next to a historic area, they would not be allowing these types of houses to be put into the neighborhoods, especially so close to a historic area, and especially in an area that's already, you know, bad. I did multiple videos from this area before. You know, I live very close to this area, so I do have knowledge of this area. But I just wanted to show that right there and show what the problem is, and then to show this garage fire. Then you guys can understand what the problem really is in this city and why they should not be putting in these types of houses into a bad area, because then you're just repopulating and replenishing the forces with the people that caused the problem. Yep. And even the Huffman Historic area, and I've talked about this in my videos on that, the Huffman Historic area has went downhill, and obviously these two houses on the other side of it. And when it borders a slum, I mean, that eventually is going to permeate through the neighborhood anyways. And yep, so this is the effects of it back on Linden. And then I'm going to end the video right here. So stop allowing these stupid houses to be built in bad areas. People, residents, stand up against this crap. That's it for this one.